Right, welcome back to the program. You're still watching Daily Politics on Trust TV. Time now to segue and talk about developments within the polity, especially around the 2027 general elections. As you can imagine, many have come out to talk about what may likely happen regarding the activities of the opposition. And in a Twitter space or X space recently, the 2023 presidential candidate of the Labour Party had quite a lot to say about the coalition, about his political future and his ambition for the presidency, if in offering to perhaps serve a single term, if that is what it takes to actually get the job done. Plus, there are also some suggestions that he's still pushing the electoral umpire to recognize his side of the faction of the Labour Party, one that is chaired by Senator Nadi Usman. Well, let's speak to the other side of the aisle within the Labour Party. Joining us on the program is the National Secretary, Comrade Umar Farouk, is here to provide some much-needed context and fair analysis of some of these developments. Comrade, it's good to see you. Thank you so much for joining us on the program.
Thank you for having me.
It's been a while. First and foremost, your 2 cents on what Peter Obi had to say in that Twitter space. It's been making the rounds. His opinions about 2027, his opinions about the coalition, his opinions about his own political ambition. What did you make of it?
Well, like I always said, is His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi is entitled to his political opinion, and no one can come out and say who he is, what he wants, much better than he himself. So having come out to, to speak, so that has already, removed the suspicion that many people are saying that, we in our own part of the Labour Party, that he is not with us. That has come very, very clear, that he has been working tirelessly to see that he has put the INEC, influence
Go ahead, please.
He influenced all the electoral body to cause all these crises that the Labour Party is having. So we know he is not with the Labour Party. He is, as far as we are concerned, on his own political assignment, and we wish him very well. And well, for him to say that he will serve 1 term, well, good and fine. If he finds that that is the calculation is going to suit him, or I don't want to use a very more stronger, words to say what he is about. Everybody knows the ambition or the deceitful nature of Nigerian politicians. They say more than what they.
You think he doesn't mean it when he says that he can serve a single term?
Power. You can't trust power on someone until he grabs the power. That is when you will trust him. So he can say, I will do this, I will do this. By the time he's in charge, nobody can challenge him.
But knowing what you know about him, right? You've had a relationship, obviously. You know him personally, to some extent. You don't think he's a man of his words?
No, honestly, well, if you say I should speak frankly, I will say he didn't seem to be the person that he said he is.
Why do you say that?
Well, that's to me, because when we had our discussion in the Labour, he has said so many things to me, and he has said so many things to us, and he has sworn to do this and that, and we have never seen him doing that. And you see that his inability or a deliberate refusal, to bring the desired leadership just because of his own personal ambition, that he doesn't like so people. I don't like the kind of like of Farouk. I don't like the like of Abure. I don't like the like of so people. I want so people to come. That shows that he is really not the man he say he is.
Are you saying Nigerians shouldn't believe what they're hearing from Peter Obi?
Well, Nigerians has the right to believe what they want to believe. If they like to believe him, what he says, okay, good and fine. But I believe. No, honestly, I have every reason to say I don't believe him, because I have worked with him. And if I sit down one-on-one with him, and I will tell him that, look, Mr. Peter Obi, you say this, and you did this, you did say X, you say A, and you did Z. So, how can I believe you? I won't.
Right. Okay, let's talk about the coalition. Obviously, it is one of the biggest conversations recently. We understand that probably in the next 24 hours or so, they might unveil a new party. We're hearing speculations that they've already decided on who is going to lead that party. But this is not necessarily news, right? Where is the Labour Party in all of this conversation? I mean, your 2023 candidate, your poster child is talking about the coalition. Every other politician is either on one side of the camp with the government or on the other side of the conversation. Where is your faction of the Labour Party right now when it comes to politics of 2027?
Well, you see, we are at, miles apart with Peter Obi. He is with the coalition and we say we are not part of the coalition. We are leaders of our own political parties. Well, he is a candidate of any political party. So he has the right to say, okay, yeah, I am going to vie for a position in any one of the coalition, party that they may form or they may join. And well, even if it is in the Labour Party, he may say that, yeah, he's going to join. But it is the prerogative or the right of the party to, to allow him have that ticket. But I believe with what is going on, and then having really said that, well, they legally, recognize, leadership of the party. He is still coming out, in the open, in the Twitter space to say that I'm working to see that I have removed those leadership. Well, you see, definitely he is not with the Labour Party. So he's.
Does that mean that there is no sort of behind the scenes negotiations or reconciliations? I mean, look at PDP, for instance, the mess that has lingered for such a very long time. It appears that they are getting ahead of that problem now, right? You look at the PDP and what they've been able to do. You look at what the coalition is trying to do. We were looking at pictures from earlier this evening where they, released this communique. They're talking about this is one part of the PDP that is backing the coalition. It looks like everybody is, taking his own corner, right? Where are you in this conversation?
You see, that is what I'm telling you. What is really happening in the political, sphere is the candidates or the political aspirants, those who are seeking for, elective offices, are not being sincere to themselves. If a political party will go to an umpire, of a political parties and took an advice that this is what you should do to get your house in order, to fix your house in order, and when they come back, they did that, and you see another camp is going to have a different, discussion. And then somebody like, of eminent personality like Wazir Adamawa, for him to come and, have this. And I believe that, they are trying to tear the party PDP apart. And that is exactly what Peter Obi is doing. Peter Obi is trying to see that he has, the market Labour Party, that he didn't allow, he will not allow anybody to come.
When he says that he's trying to get Nenadi Usman into that position with INEC recognition, sounds like to me he's trying to stabilize the party.
Well, getting Nenadi, why should he get Nenadi? Well, he knew that quite right Nenadi cannot get there legally. You understand? The Supreme Court has already, given it its final verdict that the leadership of every political party is within its own, is the responsibility of the members of the party.
You look at the Supreme Court interpretation of the PDP fiasco, right? There's some who said, listen, even the Supreme Court ruling does not necessarily say Anyanwu is the national secretary, but look at how we ended up. Senator Anyanwu is back as National Secretary of the PDP, and it looks like everybody's trying to play along to get along. What about the Labour Party? I did ask that question about the reconciliation. Is there no conversation at all backstage, out of the public space about peace to reign in the Labour Party?
You see, the person that you're going to have reconciliation with are the person who are facing the crisis. Those who are opposing the leadership of the party under Barrister Julius Abure are the people that will look for reconciliation. You understand? They are the ones that refuse to agree with the judgment of the Supreme Court. INEC, in its own, understanding of the judgment, has really understood the judgment. And that is why they still recognize Barrister Julius Abure and myself as the leader of the party. If you go to INEC, you see we are the ones that are there as the leader of the party, both chairman and secretary respectively. But Obi and his co-travelers are the ones that have refused, you understand, to recognize that leadership, which is constitutional, which is true and by the Labour Party's constitution. So then, and he has come out openly and said, look, I didn't recognize these people. I'm still pushing to see that. So how can you push something out of nowhere? You understand?
Yeah,
I don't think it is necessary for you to do that.
In talking about 2027, because I think that's where the bigger part of the conversation is. Where is your fraction of the Labour Party? If going by what Mr. Peter Obi said in that space, he is open-minded about working with the coalition if it's about solving the problems of the country. At least he is, given indications about his openness. Where are you with that conversation?
Said Obi, he doesn't have the Labour Party ticket yet. You understand? He is only making his own personal offer to Nigerians or to the coalition.
Yeah, I suppose if he says that, it means that the Ninadi-led committee is also open about working with the coalition,
which is absolutely their
so
own
that's why I'm asking. What about you? Are you all about just staying in Labour Party? What is your plan?
Our plan is that we know. You see, let us come. We will cross there when the time comes. We still have 2 years to go. We still have some years to come. And I want to assure you that, Obi is going to announce where he is going. Do you understand? We know he is not with Labour Party. We know that even the Nanadi is not with Labour Party. We have seen most of his aides have already decamped to ADC. We've seen that. We're not just sitting down watching. Do you understand? But we know, having the respect we give him, that is why we didn't come out to say, look, we are dealing with you, or we want to invoke the provision of our constitution for people like you who are doing antipathy to the, antipathy or violating the constitutional provision of the party you claim to be. Do you understand? We are respecting him. So we don't see anything. When Governor Oti did that, do you understand? We said, look, you don't do it. You have come out openly to say you are not with Labour Party. You have endorsed Zenith Labour Party. You have done this, done this. We have shown that. We wrote to him, we queried him, and we eventually, suspend him. But we don't want to do that to Obi, because we know Obi is just on the fence. He's sitting on the fence.
About what?
On the Labour Party, on his membership of the Labour Party. And he has come out clearly and said, look, hey, guys, I am not with you. I am with Nenadi. I'm working hard to see that. He just come out publicly to say it. And I know it is karma that is making him to say what he is saying. So we have now known that, yes, Obi is not with us, and Obi is not with Labour Party. Obi is with Nenadi, and he's saying that Nenadi is with ADC before, and that Nenadi has been seen to have been holding meetings with ADC people, and we have seen several aides of Peter Obi are joining, and we know that he had a meeting with some of our members, and then he has clearly told them that, look, this is where he was going. Do you understand?
I mean, it's no secret. I mean, he said it, like I did say. He's open-minded about working with the coalition.
Well, we have no problem for him to go and work with the coalition. Yeah. All we are saying is that let him be responsible enough. Let him be, a gentleman enough. You understand? If I am not with you, I say I am not with you. I should go. We came out and sit down and say, look, hey, Wiki, why are you doing what you are doing? We say, Soso Peace, why are you doing what you are doing? then why should we be doing? We say we want to make Nigeria great. We want to change Nigeria. We want to do something different. Why we need to? Nobody stop Peter Obi to go and join any political party he wants to join. But you should not sit in the political party and destroy that party. What is he going to benefit from doing that? You know, there are people who wants to participate or who wants to, you know, contest election under the Labour Party, with or without Obi, and they will win their election. But why is he doing what he is doing? So it's a clear indication of insincerity of leadership.
A lot of people would say we're dealing with a simultaneous equation here when it comes to 2027. Realistically, there are two sides, right?
Okay.
One on the left, one on the right. The one on the right could be APC, or the left, whichever way you place them. And then on the other side is others. Others that could well fall under the banner of the coalition. These are the two realistic options that Nigerians are considering. And I'm not getting the vibe from you that you are trying to join that coalition. You just want Labour Party to be Labour Party.
Exactly. And every see, have you seen any a credible political party saying that, look, I am part of the coalition? PDP say they are not part of that coalition.
Do you understand? Not all of PDP.
No, that is what is Obi saying. He's saying that his party under Nenadi are part of the coalition, and he's joined the coalition. So these are the insincerity of those leaders who are hungry of power.
But don't you see an opportunity with the coalition? I mean, it's gaining a lot of momentum, some sort of sentimental political support from Nigerians as the realistic alternative to the APC. Don't you think that it makes political sense to take a decision about...
I will tell you, honestly, I mean, let me be frank with you. As a politician, I will tell you that those people who are trying to go for that coalition are not sincere. They are not sincere. And I wonder, you see the problem, when you see the actors, you find out there are people who have already run out of steam, political steam. They should just get tired. They should be retired. They should bring people of young age, vibrant people, vibrant politicians. Do you understand? They can come up with something new. But this thing they are trying to come up, they want to copy. It's a copy and paste. They want to do what APC did. And you want to do something, just get the same result? It's not possible.
I believe APC also copied that from, I mean, it's a political
from
idea.
Where? They did it.
I mean, there have been several mergers in Nigeria's political history, even before independence.
I know, there were, and there has been. But like I'm saying, this merger, it has come out to be, you know, you don't have to come and merge with people of, you know, a different fellows. Do you understand? I do not see. It's even this offer, this Greek offer that Obi is making, I will be one term. Do you understand? You think that people will believe him? You think that people like Atiku and Erufai and other people that are going to, they will believe him? They will trust him? No. So you see, there are a lot of issue in the entire, you know, in the desperation of those people who are trying to be the leaders. All I'm saying is that, look, why can't they step down and bring out young people like you? Do you understand? So that we support them. They will come up with idea. This idea may not be a 4 years idea. It may be a long-term idea. You know, when Tinubu wants to become the president, he planned it. He planned it.
You wouldn't put Tinubu in the category of those that need to retire? You don't think he's...
Of course, he's already there. He's already there.
So he gets a pass?
So he has already passed that level. He is the president of the Federal School in Nigeria. He's already the president.
I mean, but if he's in the age, if he's in the same category, doesn't it make sense that that same notion that you're expressing is also going to apply to him?
Sorry, you can't beat the rich. Do you understand? When someone reach a particular destination, you leave him alone. He has already reached there. He has already been retired.
So I would say it sounds like your camp is a pro-Tinubu camp in the equation that I'm talking about.
Look, you see, there are so many people who will say so. So many people will say whatever they want to say. That's completely immaterial. But all we are saying is that the reality of what is going on. Do you understand? But you can still tell me I'm wicked. Do you understand? You cannot see me defecting. Do you understand? And we have seen most of those people have been defecting to APC. We have seen them. But you can't point to one Labour Party member under our own camp that have defected to any other party. Do you understand? We are steadfast and we are there, and time will tell. You understand? But however, you know, political pundits will come out and say, hey, you are this, hey, you are this, you are this, just because they want to, you know, stop you from saying the truth. The truth should be told. You should be told, no matter how. Look at what is going on. A meeting was held of PDP. They had their INEC meeting. They were trying to resolve their matter, and another responsible people went and have another meeting and say, hey, we are not with you. We don't care about what is going on. And you want to tell me that there's going to be peace? And do you think that those people can make Nigeria great? No, we all know them. Nigerians know them. And we have seen what is going on. So it is very unfortunate.
Isn't that what you get in a democracy, comrade?
No, you see, this democracy that we are saying, we should be...
Differences of opinion. In fact, the idea is that democracy thrives on choices. And if you're talking about choices, it means people think differently about how to get a particular outcome.
Ahmad, whatever we are doing, there should be sincerity of purpose. As long as you are going to go into politics without sincerity of purpose, then unfortunately, we are not doing what is right. Then leadership, when we are bringing leadership, we have to see that, look, those who are going to entrust the leadership of this country should be sincere. They shouldn't be selfish. Do you understand? It's not people who will say, just because I want, because I'm so tribe, so I have to be. Or because I'm so religion, I have to be. Or because I'm in so. Yes, you can say because we are in so political party. Well, that is why I will support you. If you are in my political party, I'll support you. So there should be, you know, ideology. A lot. You understand? Okay. Sincerity of purpose. And then when time comes for you to push in other people, we have those people that have children, have their own boys that have reached a certain level. Do you understand? Why don't we mentor them? There is no complete absence of mentorship in this country.
All right.
The leadership mentorship is absence. Very few politicians that have mentor sons that have, and you see them, they will succeed.
Okay. I'm afraid we're going to have to leave it here for now. The next couple of weeks will definitely be a lot more interesting when some of these things begin to crystallize. But thank you so much for the analysis, comrade. I appreciate you very much for stopping by.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much for your time. All right. That's our show for you tonight. Thank you most kindly for joining us. Daily Politics returns tomorrow live at 8 p.m. on Trust TV. Until next time, I'm Abdullahi Ahmed. For myself and the rest of the team, thank you for watching. We'll see you soon.